Hello, this is Linda Lysakowski here with your daily quick tips. And today's question comes from an executive director who says, I'm really struggling with my board of directors. They don't seem to understand their role as a board member. They tend to micromanage everything I do and question a lot of what the staff is doing. And I really don't know what to do about this situation. So first of all, I think you're not alone, so don't feel too bad about that if you're in a similar situation, because many boards don't really understand their roles and responsibility, partly because of the way they were recruited. Maybe they were never given a job description. Maybe their roles were in the job description, but never really explained to them. And no one really sat down and interviewed them and found out what questions they had, what they were expecting from the nonprofit organization and from their role as a board member. So I think the first thing you need to do is look at the way you recruit board members. Secondly, you really need some ongoing education, and especially if you already have board members who are in that position that don't really understand. So what I would suggest is that you get some education for your board members so that they understand their roles and responsibilities, and particularly the difference between governance and management. And I like to kind of simplify this. I always say to people, if you have potholes on your street, you don't expect your governor to come out and be shoveling macadam into those potholes and repairing them, but you do expect your governor of your state or province to be able to have a Department of Transportation that knows what they're doing and is rapidly responding to potholes that could be a danger. And that's how it is with board members. You don't expect the board member to come in on a daily basis and see what they can do to help the organization, and can they deal with clients, and maybe they can solve staff issues. That's not really their job. That's the executive director's job. And if they hire the right executive director, they should realize that their role is in governance, not in management. And what governance entails are things like strategic planning and looking at the vision and looking at the overall budget and the overall plans for the organization. So if your board members really have problems with this, I suggest you get them some education. And I happen to have a really great course that's designed just for board members. There are very few courses around that are designed for board members, but it outlines their roles in governance as well as leadership and fundraising and assessment. And those roles are very different from staff roles. So I would suggest you look at this link and possibly take that course for yourself first, and then enroll your board members in the course, because I think they're going to get a lot of good out of this, and they'll come away from it understanding better that their role is not the fill the potholes person. Their role is overseeing the organization and making sure that things are being done ethically and that they're done in a judicious manner. So I encourage you to look at that course, and in the meantime, take an assessment of your board and find out how they really do understand governance, because that is the first step, is how can we do better in recruiting new board members. So bye for now.